you. But hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Luke versus Kino. It did end 4-4 last night. It was a little bit too late to continue the action for Kino in Italy. Luke happy to take a break till tonight. So here we are. Now spectating. Luke, you are free to take us into the playlist, etc.
Get 4 people. Marine Jack's playing for him.
And I will be. Marine Jack's fast asleep. Yeah, to go to sleep. Yeah, no, he's muted us all.
Let me get food. It is Marine Jack. Luke paid him 20 quid to do it.
Do you really think Jack will pick Green Machine time?
And it's not true.
Yeah, he did.
Either. For anybody watching, it isn't true.
Fox, have you shared it?
I'm just sharing it now, yeah.
I'll let you do that then, I'll leave the party.
It's Marine Jack.
Not really, Luke. Kino is joining, so we will be good to go. There we go, Luke. You are good to handle things your way, my man. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers, boys.
Good luck, Jack.
You
Shut the fuck up.
No, Luke is leaving the party. Luke versus Kino, it's their penalty shootout. It ended in a tie last night, so they've got 3 tracks. Green Machine, Gauntlet and Peer Race are the 3 tracks.
But anyway, I'll be back in half an hour, so
yep.
That's in a bit, you lot.
So that would stop any chance of the share play. Jack is in this party.
If not, he left.
I do have another chat to share this to somewhere. That one. Global Stunt Racing Check.
So look at the fucking menu, yeah?
Bloody menu.
Crick's been cheating on GTA.
Both just offering their look across to each other.
Pretty sure don't cheat.
My account. Yeah, I did the account. I did the apartment garage glitch. I was a naughty boy. No. There was one where you could trade in a cheap 25k garage for £2 million. And I did that about 100 times. Yeah, and I did, well, just under, I had 170 mil out of it, so something like that. Didn't you do somewhere close to 1 billion, Dylan? No, it's like, but it made me realise I do still really like the game, with the fact that I've been willing to grind it out again and stuff.
Even Jack got reset, and he's still playing.
Yeah. Luke does get down to the track first. Kino, with nice high revs, matches the pace. But Luke has maintained that little lead from pole across the curb a little bit too aggressively. Didn't gain the revs. Tight corner from Kino. Sees him pop in to the lead. Lovely feathering of the throttle though around that corner. He does, yeah.
Not that much anymore. I'm done with it.
It's just so frustrating, man.
Yeah, the defenders ass.
Kino gets out really low.
Every pro clubs.
Oh, they both brick. Luke does get an issue with the barrier as well. Both did get affected by it, so it ends up being even. I will bring the chat up in a moment or two. Give me 1 second to grab that. But we have seen Brick from both. Kino readjusts heavily to make sure he does get out of the tube clean. This track is horrible in the rain. Definitely it is. We've got ourselves Dylan. How you going? We've got Crane. We've got Scan in Halo. Tyrese. That is everybody. Hope everybody's doing really well. Rizkio as well. Yeah, I just noticed that one. Scroll back down. Hope everybody's doing really well. Kino, a little bit rough off the barrier, sees himself around the corner nicely though. Hit that feather of the throttle to try and get the car to limit its chance of bricking. Through the flip, nice and clean. We'll have a quick flick back. Luke, see how the land lies. But Brantley again. 258.977 305.282, just under 7 seconds between the two. We'll pop back on over. It is Kino's track, so we'll keep the pressure a little bit more on him with him having the lead too. Feathering the throttle heavily. The rain is still coming down quite heavy. It will potentially just keep going with there being a spectator. Kino keeping the traction enough to cling to the roof and pull himself around nice and clean. Comes for the exit. A little bit safer than last time, though he's got the lead and the time to play with. If we can spin that camera around enough to catch Luke's exit, not quite. The 8 going a little bit too quick. Feathering the throttle, dab of the brakes. Secondary dab of the brakes there to correct that slide in the damp weather. Really nice and quick. I say damp, it's sopping wet. Through the loop, over the wall. Comes to its quarter piece, nice and clean. Not going so aggressive with the line. Slow loop this time, no readjustment needed, just had that nicely lined up from the start. Just little tippy taps on the control. Got himself through the cut, good and clean. It may be on the ramp behind already, couldn't see him in the air.
That is grim.
That was disgusting, Ty.
That was critics, wasn't me.
Into the tube. But the connector quickly flick back to Luke here, have a little look-see. Into the tube too. The gap has shrunk down a significant amount. Through the corner, nice. A little bit rough off the barrier. We are going to pop back.
Is it still
across.
raining?
Yeah.
Everyone's start trench too.
It can do, but it can, if there is a spectator, it has a strong chance that it will keep going for the whole race. Doesn't always, but Kino gets the cut clean this time, lines it up nice and straight, just drifting a tiny bit to the left. See, the 257.279 from Kino to the 255.744. So Luke does know he's got about a second and a half he can gain, so he's just potentially needing a slight mistake off the barrier, a couple of slides around a couple of corners, just to help him ease into that gap a touch. See Kino a little heavier dab of the brakes on this occasion, making sure he gets round the corner nice and clean. Up onto the tube wall, pulls through. Big rumble of thunder, comes for the cut. A little bit less safe than last time, but not down quite as quick as on the first lap. Again, knowing he does have the time to play with.
Where's Luke?
Really not too far behind. Can't quite see him on the map, so he'd be a bit too far behind for me to swap back to. But he's in prime position for a mistake, potentially.
Don't brick, Kino. Don't brick.
Kino through the tube. Really nice. And hello, Mobbin. How you going, fella? Be having a touch with Mobbin and the Goats tomorrow about their team. Kino with a risky exit going down nice and low, but it's drifting. It's tight as a tiger to the edge of the track, landing on that black strip with the right two wheels. But he carried the momentum out of it nice and clean. Nice, qualifiers are in a little bit for Goat v Nova on the Goat side. Comes through the cut, nice. We will pop over. Hey, new boys. But yeah, I'll be in touch with the Nova lot as well over the next 24 hours to have a little chat about lineups and rosters and stuff, so I can get some title screens made up. Kino crossing the line, does confirm himself. Luke does keep the best lap. The slides maybe going to stop him improving. But that is 1-0 in Kino's favour. He has taken his own track. We still have Green Machine, Luke's selection, and then Pires chat's choice from last night.
That's unlucky, he bricked.
Yeah, you both bricked on the same point, I think. Kino bricked just ahead of you and then you bricked behind. If you want to have a little chat and maybe rerun that, I'm happy to.
Luke was catching him as well, man. It's just sad.
Like, we did catch both of the bricks on stream and all that sort of stuff. It wouldn't be anything unheard of. Yeah, I saw Kino bricking ahead of you and then I saw you brick as well.
Luke's worse than...
Yeah, Luke ended up flinging him into the barrier, so he lost an extra, like, 4 or 5, 6 seconds.
If they retake it, what if they draw again?
They can't, there's only 3 tracks
yeah,
now.
Yeah, I just...
So you can have a little chat about it in thingy, but like I do is like I caught both of them on stream. We saw Kino bricking ahead of you. We were sat on you at that point, and that was when I swapped over to Kino because you were losing that extra time because you got flung into the barrier. Yeah, no, that sounds all good, man.
Stop raining. I've been in this lot for like an hour now, waiting for the rain to go.
The track is just done. Oh, like, you know, did just miss the start, Luke. Really good sportsmanship there. Did hold up. You know, his eyes maybe just caught on something. Luke has taken the lead. Pulls onto the tube boost. Nice and clean. Kino just pulling a little bit of time back. Luke cleaner through that spinner prop section, did start to pull away again, just a touch, and maintains ever so slightly higher revs into the tube. Good line from both, but Luke just inches away ever so slightly. Nice and aggressive over the curb from both. Extra little clips from Kino and really nicely controlled into the corner set. Luke is just inching away while it, like we do, while it's this tight, we do sit with player 2. Through the boost line, Luke just catching that little bit more. Kino just letting the car drift ever so slightly to the right and then back to the left. Catching a bit more of it there on that second loop, but there does appear to me that I do believe there's slightly differing lines on the 3 loops. I think the first and the third loop are pretty similar, and then the second loop is a little bit different. Because I never seem to catch the boost through that second loop, and I'm pretty sure I know the first and third one pretty well. Yeah. The first one's definitely my strongest out of the 3. I don't know how they're different, so I'm pretty sure they're the exact same loop copied again and again. That'd be good. Luke has maintained the lead nice and clean. The loop line looks slightly smoother. You know, having to adjust the steering just a touch more. You can see the car pulling down through the loop just a touch sharper here and there, and that has allowed Luke to inch away. We will, for now, for at least a little while longer, just stick with Kino. We can see both cars nice and clear still, but as Luke inches away, we will consider a little bit more heavily taking that pressure off of Kino. But Luke does just appear to be catching that touch more boost through certain lines. Kino definitely did get more on that first part of the tube on the first lap. Seems to have got it much cleaner. Has shortened the gap up, really reining it in. Luke must have lost some of the boost down the slanted, banked piece of track. Kino a touch more aggressive over the curbs as well, continuing to try and rein it in. Can see Luke getting ever so slightly closer, and that's allowing him to chomp a bit between his teeth. With the jump nice and clean. Again, just that narrow flick from right to left. Now, it's strange to see Kino doing this line as well, because Kino was one of the first people I caught doing the wide swing left, like right to left on stream, and started to pick it up from, so maybe he feels like the boost lines have changed with the way the cars have had their advanced handling flags and boost effects modified slightly. So it might be worth taking a bit of note. Luke also doesn't believe his line is as strong as it once was.
I feel like the cars or the green machine boost lines are weird as well.
Well, they just might have changed slightly because the cars have changed, so the boost lines might be slightly different to the way the cars bounce, and Kino does get the jump up clean there. Well, the jump up did look clean, but he maybe just didn't quite have the engine revs quite make it up and over. Really unlucky. Maybe feathered the throttle a touch to try and get it nice and low. But we are going to flick on over to Luke. Now, the gap is where it is. Kino has had a relatively fast respawn, already coming through that tube. So he did get back up over the jump pretty swiftly. Luke caught the brake boost into the tube as well. Through the loop line. Over the curbs. Through the line, good and clean. You can hear the engine rev, nice and tidy. High pitch whine, that slight guttural growl underneath. Over the jump. Clips the tube ever so lightly before the loop, just gaining that little bit of curb boosting effect off it. Oh, the back end looked like it did attempt to brick with the lag, but on Luke's screen it was nice and smooth. Any rougher on the transition, though, it may not have been as clean. Lovely through the corner, brushes a barrier between the two gaps, pulls himself through final real corner. There is what I like to call the corner in the tube, but it's more of a downwards 180. It is looking good and clean, makes it over the jump up. Not a lot of distance between the two, the car and the platform. We are going to drop back to Kino, allow Luke to keep his eye on the stream. Kino's got it lovely this time, nice and low, the car clearing it, minimal distance between, takes good speed into the tube. You wouldn't need to wait. Shouldn't think. Again, the lag did display a slight brick, but on Kino's screen he appears to have kept the speed and we've crossed the line. Let's have a look at these times. Right. So, boys, we'll be having a touch of a chat. I'm guessing the 2:28.747 there from Kino, 2:29 from Luke. Did take the best lap, but Luke just nice, smooth and consistent. We are in Tapiros. Let's have a little look at my messenger app. The session is launching. Kino got good mid-drive boost away, clipped the curb nice and tidy. Luke slightly tidy around the corner, but Kino earlier onto the boost of the curb, just inching away. slight feather in the throttle to get him away from the wood. Pulls through. Hey, Fox track, my man. Through the line, clipping the curbs, nice and tidy. Kino a little bit rough into the tube will allow Luke a slight chance to gain that touch of time back. Fast onto the boost lines. Kino out slightly longer and further than Luke. Luke able to collect more curbs into the loop, may be able to shorten the gap between the loops. And such a lovely brake boost in there from Luke. Catching a couple I hadn't picked up before myself. Through the line, Kino is just inching away though. Maximising the boost and the revs into the tube. High up the line. Back on through. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you, Fox Track. I hope you are as well, my dude. Kino spins out and slides. That is going to give Luke the chance to pop into the lead. We will sit with Kino back up to pace, able to use the braking point into the corner to shorten the damage. Luke just inching away, having the higher revs. Kino really nice and smooth, tiny little slide. Oh, really close to the gap in the barrier. Kino levels the car out, just ever so slightly pulling the nose up as he's about to hit the boost to limit the chance of coming into contact. See, that narrower line from Kino did allow him to gain a bit of the time back. But wide. Is this lag? It is lag. It's got to be. Still driving into the barrier. Kino just pulling about level. Luke just inches ahead. Kino out a little bit faster. Luke maybe just inched on the throttle a touch. Pulling back with a couple of brake boosts. Over the cut. I'm going to swap back at this tense point in the racing. See Luke just behind as he swung to the left to clip the curbs. Kino just edging away, but Luke bringing it back into the tube. Can hear the engine of Luke as he pulls alongside. They are neck and neck as they come through the exit. Both get that clean as a whistle. Luke down to the track ever so slightly earlier and over the curbs. But Kino getting good boosts off them, pushing. Oh, Kino does just catch the gap in the barrier. That allows Luke a big advantage of speed going down the hill. It was lagging. Kino's back right up Luke's ass. Oh, it's tense. Luke and Kino both feather the throttle there. Will quickly pop back to Kino, being able to see both of the races. Little tap of the horn. It is incredibly tense. Into the tube, all nice and smooth. Pulls down, back up. Through the loop in the tube. Loop down again slightly earlier. Tap of the horn. Kino carrying a lot of speed. Not sure if that's lag or maybe a slight distraction method. Honking the horn. I believe it is lag. To be able to maintain it with tippity-tap steering is quite a feat. Over the curb, we will be on Luke for just now. Luke clips the tube and the horn stops. It was dirty tactics. The horn was for distraction. It stopped as soon as there was the mistake. The slide into the corner is the lag. Comes through and across the curbs and over the line. Hello, Lazy.
No.
And I'm not sure it was lag with the way it stopped as soon as he came into contact with the tube. Was maybe the mind games and trying to get in to Luke's head there. We'll let the boys have a little chat about Gauntlet and let them know that I did catch it all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to put a message in and then you guys can have a chat about it. Would you guys Right, there we go. I've put that in the message. We'll let you two have a chat about that. But it has been a phenomenal battle between the two. Two incredible racers going up against each other. I am still spectating Luke, so once they've had this chat, we can handle it however it goes.
Have they not started yet?
No, they've just done the penalty shootout, but Gauntlet might be being redone because they did both brick, but Luke's completely sent him into the barrier, the other side of the track, nose first, so he lost like an extra 5 seconds on it. So I have just let that know. Hey, my man Pro.
Yeah. They just started the first one?
No, they just finished, so it was 2-1 with Gauntlet, so just seeing what they're going to do about Gauntlet between the two of them.
Sweet.
Should mention that for the crew battle, no excessive horn spamming from Mobbin. But to be able to maintain being on the horn with the tippity-tap steering, I've no idea, unless he's reassigned the horn. Does anybody else reassign their horn? Yeah, let me just check the messages on play. Every time I reassign the button, this is the more consistent hops with the ruiner. Makes sense.
Is Alex's second name actually Heredia?
Yeah, I believe so.
Pretty cool second name.
Hey, Shortcut. Nice to see you, fella. member of the faster crew, cunning stunters on PC, mobbing that may have come across him, being in the Discord. But I have floated the idea of doing a commentary stream for the guys over in Cunning Stunts as well, for the 200 subscriber special. Okay, Kino has just watched it back and he says Luke did get a brutal brick. So he's just checked it out, reviewed the evidence.
Shortcuts on about some cars. You use L3 to use the boost on the car. He's not saying you click square and you get a boost. He's saying L3 gives a boost for like the scramjet and stuff like that. I think. Or the Voltic, Rocket Voltic.
What's that?
Someone reassigned the boost button from L3 to square because some cars you use L3 to like use the turbo boost on some cars like that.
Yeah, but that's only cars with rockets, right?
Yeah, but Mobbin thought that he was trying to say like if you put square as a horn, it gives you.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say no. The only way you can boost
No,
with
short.
a horn is through hacks. Literally, like that's like downloading mod. That's some mod menu type shit. Oh well.
Imagine that you're watching someone's.
Yeah, they are going to be running.
Whole fucking.
I think the only person we can excuse is Lazy because his controller is genuinely fucked.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and like when people give you the odd double tap.
Kino agreed to redo Gauntlet.
Yep, I'm just putting in.
Oh,
It's been a fantastic battle. So we are with Luke. So Luke is able to head in or be invited. But it'd probably be better if Luke hosts. Yeah, you start it up, Luke. Has been a fantastic battle.
I've just got number 210 in C.
Nice tie. No, get a 209.
I can't get a 209.
Get 208 then.
Can't get a 208 either.
Well, you're gonna have to skip them both out and get 207.
I wish.
Get some apple juice tie and then you'll be able to do it.
There's none in my fridge at the minute. Right, it's all gone.
No wonder you can't get a 209 then.
I've only got my water.
So yeah, it's like I have to put my hands together again. Is the levels of sportsmanship. Like, I'm not sure if it has always been there or anything, because like some of you guys do seem surprised by it from time to time, but it was taken to exceptionally quickly, so I have to assume it was. Oh, why did it kick me when Luke went into the job? Luke might need to back out. I don't know why it just kicked me out. I was spectating. Oh, we were fine. We were together. Are you still in my session? Because that would just fix it all. No, it kicked me out of the session, I think.
See that thing I sent you on TikTok, Ty?
What'd you say?
See that thing I sent you on TikTok?
Nah, not yet.
Right, let me try and invite you then. Apologies. It's come up with the V things. Luke, can you send me an invite if possible? I'm showing online and everything. It might say the same for me. Let me just drop into a proper online session before you pull your friends list up. Worst case scenario, just type in chat when you're launching the race and send me an invite as well, and I can spectate from there, sort of thing. Find new session. Yeah. Yeah, just give it a little minute and it will hopefully reset that once I'm in actual online. It's because we're in invite sessions. That seems to be what does it. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm assuming that there was quite a lot of sportsmanship there, really. People didn't like to take the win off the brick and such. Certainly in a nice close battle, the way we've seen it, so I have to put my hands together, as I have done throughout, and congratulate it. It's like, it's really good to see. And Kino did also put that if he had have noticed it, he would have waited. I will potentially join if there's a space, Alex, after we've done. I've got my next one at 10 o'clock, so I would happily join afterwards, potentially, for a bit, after this one, for a few races. But don't keep a space for me either. It's still coming up broken for me, so I can't invite the half of my friends. Or Luke, the other thing you can do is just join on me on your friends list, would be the other thing. From your normal friends list, PlayStation wise. And because even from a public session I can just spectate on you. Or the invite, and there we go. He's managed it. He's a smart lad. Patient boy, unlike myself. Once I'm in the session, I'll get into my spectator spot. Hopefully, with there being no rain in the lobby, there shouldn't be any rain on the gauntlet. Sorry, Luke. I had to do it. I didn't realise I'd spawn right behind you. It'll clip to the ear, lad. Oh no, it is. That's why I apologise straight away. It's really rude. Right, you guys, you're good to go. Hopefully it should keep me with you now. I've actually spectated you in this lobby. And we will be away. So it is 1-1. We are doing a gauntlet. And as long as things are smooth, we will be good. So leave, Luke, or send me an invite quick. Don't launch. Send me an invite for the race. Just type in when you're launching and I'll come. I'll spectate then. It's good. I think it's because it separates you from your invite session from each other. So it'd let you set up another one on your own. Don't start, Luke. Hopefully you don't miss out. I have been kicked from Luke and I haven't seen a response. This is not looking good. Can't get in to spectate. I don't trust that man. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they may have started the race. We may have to be made aware of the result. So we will keep the stream going until we hear from Luke or Kino. But they did, as I sent my message, it came through with good luck bro, it's been a great battle, no matter the result. Yep, very nice racing, GG's and good luck. So like I say, they may have started. GTA wreaking a touch of havoc on us there. We'll give it just a moment or two. And that, if that ever happens again, what we'll do is we'll just keep it with the person as host, and then they can send me an invite to the race and type in chat when they're launching, and then I can join on said invite. I would start joining on a race myself, but just in case, I don't want to do that. But it does, to my eye, appear as though they have launched. You know, maybe not able to do both the stream and the PlayStation at the same time. That's a big oof for GTA kicking me twice. For no real reason. So, like the second time I didn't realise we'd be joining back on Kino. And I'm not quite still getting used to this streaming thing with all the languages we have in the community. Makes it a little bit harder to get it across to everybody. But we have seen a great battle. We will hear in the next 6 minutes or so which way it's going to go. So I'm running up my ass. Already is, a playlist is underway. No, I can't. Unfortunately, it's an invite-only session. It's why it shows the V's next to their name. So it won't let me join on their session at all. Like I do. Just give me 1 second. Just pulling up the screen. PlayStation taking our time. No, there we go. So the session, unfortunately, is private, so it won't let me in. And I do apologise for that. Again, these difficulties that GTA does sometimes have with the spectating. Keep my messages up so I can let you guys know as it happens. But later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 10 PM UK, so in 1 hour, 52 minutes, we have F Madrid versus It's Tyrese for their losers bracket 1v1. The loser will be out, having lost both of their lives. Again, both have come up against some good opposition. Ty had a Jack, and Madrid had Tony 69, who was unable to continue in the competition. About 8 minutes into the race, should be coming to a close. Shouldn't have too much longer to wait. Put up the stream again. But yeah, it is very unfortunate when this happens again. I do apologise for the technical hiccups occasionally thrown our way. We are just waiting on Luke and Kino to let us know the result. Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, as you went in, I didn't realise Kino was still in that lobby, so it kicked me out, but not a problem, Luke, my man. Thank you for letting us know. Kino has taken it 6-5 overall after the penalty shootout. Congrats, bro. Very well deserved is the message he sent across. And again, apologies that we did miss the final race there. Let's have a little look at the bracket, update you on what's going ahead. So Kino going forward 6-5 will be up against Jack or Trilsey. Luke unfortunately does fall into the losers bracket, and his next opponent will be Crazy Cracker or Nacho. It is a tough bracket wherever you are at this point. And we have some top battles still to come. We are still expecting Max Weinenweed, Randos v Leo Gio. We have it Tyrese versus Madrid tonight. They are the matches from this round of the losers bracket. Crazy Cracker and Nacho may well take their third round match tomorrow. We still have Jack and Trilsey and Lulu Chum versus Biz still to come from the winner's side. Biz or Lulu will be Kryptonite's opponent.
I don't know you, or maybe
And
I do. I don't remember. I got a job.
Kino is now waiting on Jack or Trilsey. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for us missing out on that final race. The difficulties do give us a little bit of a headache from time to time, but thank you to both of the guys. That was an incredible battle across the 2 nights, and lucky to yourself, Luke, on this occasion, my man, and congratulations are offered across to Kino, and I will see you all in about 45 minutes time. Thank you all, and goodbye for now.